That's definitely a big mistake. I feel you had complete vision of seeing them in that area.
Yeah, I
overestimated how tanky he was.
He, I guess, didn't see the Monkey King is the big thing. Like, they had no idea the Monkey King was there, and he did just finish the Deso before that, so now you have a Deso on a Monkey King, which is pretty good this game. Like, it's a really good Desolator game. Meanwhile, Omni is going for the Radiance. I mean, this was the carry Omni build, or the core Omni Knight build, for those that remember it. It was pretty much always the Radiance rush.
Yeah, he's got a really nice timing for it because of how well he's done. Chen is kind of good at, like, of all the supports you would have to deal with a Radiance, Chen being able to provide more AoE heals is pretty good. You lose a lot of your creeps, so it's a tough micro on you to like scatter around the Radiance. See how Tofu does on that. But at least you have Hand of God, and I believe the mech is actually... Oh, yeah, there it is. So that'll help you at least heal through the Radiance.
Banishment here on the Mickey, caught from the Demonic Purge. Sumail is here. Tofu gonna try and bait this, get as much healing in at the last second as he can, and it works. Sumail's gonna be forced to TP on out. Ajax gonna chase after Omar, and with no disruption available, they just get themselves 2 kills. Batrider dying elsewhere, I guess, to Storm Spirit, so.
Yeah, this is the... You mentioned the support net worth difference. The mech finishing the literal last second he possibly could have it to save that Monkey King. Whereas maybe if your Batrider is richer, instead of farming in the mid on your own, you're part of that play, starting with the Blink Lasso, dragging away from the Chen and his mech. So these are where the support impacts do come into play. Now GH still trying to work on the Blink, but Sumail also wants his own money, fighting for it with each other. Oh, the smoke actually breaks up off the spot here.
Okay, I wasn't sure how much duration was still left on the Firefly. This is where the stoked facet becomes a little bit scary, because now that there's a Vessel online, if GH gets caught, you know, with Battle Hunger Vessel and a Firefly running, he actually might die in just those combo spells. Moxie?
Is there a way to cancel Firefly?
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't. So, I remember we had a conversation with Eki in an interview, and he was like, yeah, anytime I see a Batrider pick stoked, I just pick a hero that has a dot, and I go Vessel every game.
Maybe Ace heard that interview. He's like, man,
yeah,
I have a dot. I can build Vessel.
Jump in, finds the axe. Nisha on the backside does manage to get some space for him, but with the rest of the heroes, the Demonic Purge, they know a little bit too deep. Cut their losses. Nice pickup there for Enigma.
We will zone Nisha off the 16-minute rune as well. Invis for Sumail. Maybe you can use it to find a kill. He's got the Blink Armlet, Invis. Time to go looking around.
Yeah, I mean, this should be a kill as long as they just get the Dragon Tail. There it is. Pretty simple to do. Immediately pings the ward. That'll be a second kill. All right, Enigma striking back here.
Kill going to GH, quite nice. Gives him enough to finish the Blink. So now it won't just be your Dragonite starting these things.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Guardian Greaves done for Chen. Chen's win rate ended up going up, even though the hero itself got some, I'll say, rebalances. I feel there was slight nerfs, especially the mana creep change. But Mech and Greaves, and then Holy Locket being buffed is pretty good for the hero.
I mean, the scan connects. They know that this is happening. The question from Liquid is if they can make it in time, because it's not looking like they will. Roshan down to just a sliver of HP. The Centaur.
Greatest Centaur
the
spot?
MVP goes in. No, they do not manage to take it away. And with Rinseq, dead first to the Axe Call, but you do manage to trade for the Storm Spirit. Sumail now stuck inside the pit, inside the Wukong's command is not where you want to be. He's got that Aegis, gets the blink away. Snowball does come through. The Vessel is there as well, trying to toggle his way back through this. A lot of damage coming out from Noob as well on the Bristle. And the Shadow Demon doing a lot of work as well. Mickey gonna get a huge Boundless Strike, takes down the Bat Rider, but he's got a lot of problems of his own. Jump back the other way with a beautiful snowball, but it's not enough. Noob is the carry in this game right now. This Bristleback doing so much work. But they will finally cut their losses.
Overall, a win for Liquid because you take out the Aegis. You do have to run from the fight, but you only lost 2 heroes for it. 2 big heroes, I guess. But I think that's pretty good. I didn't watch how they were doing Roche. Rinseq was really low, though. I feel like you have your Bristleback tank a little of it, and then you avoid the situation where Axe walks in there and just ults the Omni right off the bat. They had no Radiance value that game, which we saw could have made a huge difference. So many of them ended up low. Imagine 5 to 10 seconds of Radiance time.
Unfortunate shards there for Boxy. Tried to split him in the Omni, but didn't quite work. Yeah, I agree. I was kind of shocked at how low the Omni was right away. Getting a kill on Tanisha, though, was pretty massive. Did manage to kind of slow down his stacking. He's up to 11 still on Galvanized, but anytime you can kill him and limit them is pretty massive. Oh, he's got the Shadowblade Nisha. Looking for something. They will find Omar. Here comes the Wukongs. That is a very quick kill. A big commitment by Shards. Manages to catch Noob. Sumail looking for the Dragon Tail. Can't connect with a great dodge from Nisha. They're going to be able to try and put the pressure here onto this Bristleback, but with that Crimson Guard, he's very tanky. A quick buyback now as Nisha's looking for more. Jumps in. Rinseq, but the dunk is there. Ace got his eyes on another one. Can they continue the chase? It's going to be close. Boxy with the jump in. Walrus Punch has the snowball for the chain stun. Pulls it back with the Hurricane. Dodges the dunk, but that is 4 kills and a buyback.
Very nicely done from Liquid.
16 stacks? What?
I think they were getting a lot of kills. Nisha was hanging around that area for quite a while. They had a ward that was living, giving him vision. So they bring the Monkey King in his recent Shadowblade, do a little bit more scouting. So you're able to just jump the perfect target, Shadow Demon, take him out immediately. Not only... So I know where you take out Disruption, right? That's probably what a lot of people think of first. But the ultimate cannot be understated. Even though there are items you can build that don't get dispelled, someone like Monkey King benefits a lot from Jingu. And the ultimate just means you can't build Jingu stacks. You just kite people better. The Disseminate is a lot to kill teammates, not kill teammates, save teammates, kill the enemies, either because you're using it on teammates or using it on enemies, doesn't fully matter. Losing that amplification hurts their team fight so much. Now Chen is working on Vlad, so you just go the items that can't be dispelled. You skip the Solars and things like that. Vlad's auras, Greaves will be great for his team. And I was curious how his micro would be on the Chen, but I saw it in that fight. I saw some hurricanes into Tendrils of the Deep. He's pressing those buttons.
I stand for the light.
Smoke out. Nisha is going to find Sumail. The team coming. This should be a great initiation. The Walrus Punch into the Tendrils of the Deep there, but we'll have the follow-up. More than enough damage. Axe mid lane. Needs to be careful. There's going to be the lasso. Jump in here from Rinsey. A lot of burst damage thanks to the Shadow Demon. Nice trade there from Nigma, finding something in the process.
It's that weird portion of the game where you usually go for objectives after you find some of these kills, but A just got taken and lost. What is the next thing you go for when it feels so close? You don't feel as comfortable going for tier 2 towers, which it is much closer for some mistakes that have happened. Like, this is a huge step up for Nigma here in game number 2.
Radiant are scanning.
Nigma came down here trying to prepare for a fight behind the bristleback, but Liquid has not taken the bait quite yet. There are a lot of heroes down here. I think both teams know it. Everyone's being really cautious. Here comes the rest of the team. I imagine a smoke up. All right, let's see what they can find. You've got your blinks. You've got everything. Don't have any Liquid heroes in the area, though. Besides the supports, which you gotta take something, but that will not feel great for having this many heroes come down here. And I feel Liquid knows.
They got him. Blink Snowball is gonna be able to bail him out for the moment. Nice play from Boxy.
Maybe he knows Boxy will save him, even if he takes that risk. Like, once you don't see the Nigma heroes on the rest of the map, Liquid just backs out, and they move the heroes to the other parts of the map, right? So, like, Monkey King's already up top, Axe went back to his own half, so they just continue to farm, even though, let's pretend Nigma gets that Storm kill, which would have been nice. I think you still lose gold in the big picture because the other Liquid heroes are farming the rest of the map, and you lose map control, so you can't really even take an objective, you just have to fall back to go fix your lanes.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Try to push mid, but now it's Liquid's turn to group up.
Nice TP out. Snowball, however, there to cancel it. Really well done for Boxy. I mean, in all of these engagements, it really looks like Nigma are struggling to find, you know, kind of anything, and then you just see Liquid like, boop, yep, yeah, this guy's dead.
It helps when you have all these different heroes who can be the ones to jump in first. I also think it's a little bit of positioning, though. They gotta keep Shadow Demon further back, and maybe can't retreat as quickly, whereas the Shadow Demon is, you know, he's not a fast hero, especially because he's having a rough game, right? If he had more net worth, he could have these items help protect him. He's trying to save the up for the blink so he can, you know, stand further back and jump in. But this is the downside of having a... I guess I wouldn't even say he had a terrible start, but you noted the gold difference, right? Where the cores were rich, but the supports were poor. And we have seen that come into play. We've also seen a lot of essence rings here.
What in the world?
Sumail didn't get the memo, or maybe Ace stole his. What do you think?
The king doesn't need another ring. He's fine. He can do something else.
I think the king wants another ring, though.
He's like, I already got my own ring.
I can't wear rings because I've got this duelist glove on. No space for the ring.
It doesn't fit under my glove very well, guys.
Roche is back up. Second Roche. Fairly early. Both teams making their way over. Ready to fight for this. You can't lose your Omni Knight as quickly this time in this Roche fight.
I mean, they've got Blink BKB. I feel like they're able to start the fight now, right? Like, they should be able to. But you have a Shiva's on the Storm Spirit now, fully completed. Axe with his Blink Dagger. This Monkey King is incredibly farmed. We were talking about how the the cores were struggling on Nigma, or I'm sorry, on Liquid earlier, but Mickey has completely surpassed everybody.
Are scanning.
Full Silver Edge with the Lincoln Sphere. He is a menace. Did you manage to see the Roche like attempt right there? Like the Monkey King walking into the pit. So they're gonna smoke out themselves, and we'll see. I mean, this could be a game-deciding fight depending on how this goes. Okay, looking for the break, gets it right away onto Nuke. Does manage to bail him out though with that repel. The disruption comes through as well, stuck inside the shards. They're really considering going for this. It's going to be the Axe Call. There's going to be the Wukong's command. And the dunk to secure the kill. You can't run forever. Snowball over to Sumail. He's forced to BKB. Dragon Tail with a turnaround. Nice boundless strike is there. Boxy gets bailed out. Lots of healing coming in from the Chen. Is it going to be enough? It looks like he might still survive. And Ace gets a beautiful call on to 2. And Sumail's the only one left. It's a full team wipe, baby. Oh my gosh, Liquid are just firing on all cylinders.
This is where the longer you play together, you understand how everyone thinks. It becomes easier to execute in these clutch moments. Noob is baiting at the edge of the stairs. He gets jumped. Both saves come in at the same time, repel and disruption. And sometimes that happens, right? Like, we're human, we make mistakes, but it costs you a lot. Liquid just waits out both of those saves, and then they jump him, kill him, and run down the rest of the fight. If you stagger those saves, you can probably just get him out and continue standing off for Roche.
Yeah, at this point, it's like I said, that fight could be the one that decides the game. You now have a 16,000 gold advantage and an Aegis on the Monkey King. A bunch more items are going to start falling in here for the side of Liquid.
This is where I also think, that last Aegis fight had a lot of potential for Nigma because there's still no response to Guardian Angel. So that could have been what they needed to win the fight. But now, even if you win the initial fight with Guardian Angel, now there's an Aegis on Mickey, so he's going to respawn and you're not going to have it again.
Oh, they try to go for the lasso, but he gets popped by the Lincolns, instantly takes down the Batrider, but they do manage to grab Mickey. No! He's still alive! Manages to get bailed out from Boxy. Finally, the Aegis will get claimed, but that's both BKBs down, and they are stuck next to these Ice Shards. Nisha still plenty healthy. There's the Wukong's command. The Boundless Strike connects onto another repel to try and bail out Sumail, but it's not enough. Another full team wipe here for Liquid. Ultra kill for Nisha. That might be all she wrote.
That was such a good fight for Liquid. I wasn't sure who was going to play the Chen in the draft. And I'm not saying they couldn't have swapped and also done great, but Tofu's been doing a great job with the Chen micro. The saves, the heals have barely kept his team alive in so many situations. And Boxy has been absolutely killing it with these Ice Shards. There have been so many incredible blocks. Several in that same area, actually, funny enough, now that I think about it. There have been several great shards in that area that help his team just keep everyone under control. You only have the blinks, so once those are used, you can't get over the Ice Shard. You're just stuck there.
Yeah, with this one, I mean, you could see they have the damage, but this is that benefit of the Aegis, like you said, Monkey King, right? You manage to make that initiation. GH, unfortunately, goes for the lasso, does manage to get the Tusk here. Rinsecu comes in to try and finish the job, but doesn't quite have the damage. There's going to be the repel. Wukong's command does come through. And with this, just kind of a zoning fight here, as they will all try and disengage Mickey, using that Silver Edge to just try and get some space.
Smoke up. This is probably one of your last fights. You need to turn the game around.
Lincoln Sphere now on the Nisha. Oh man, who do you initiate on? He just goes in, looks for the smokes. He knows that they're
everything.
there. Yeah, finds the whole team. finish off the tier 2 tower. It is going to be an amplified damage for Rinseq that he picks up in the river, but see if they can actually find the target to jump in. They're going to look here. A nice disruption to find some space, but Sumail gets the Dragon Tail reflected onto him. Boundless Strike comes in as well. Nuke on a sliver of HP. They will be able to take down the Shadow Demon, but can they get out? Can they save the Bristleback? He's on no HP left. Rinseq just trying his best to make it back into the base, hoping the gate will save him, but absolutely not. 4 heroes dead once again. Not a team wipe, technically an improvement.
I'm sure they're jotting that one down right now.
No, that base dies so fast.
Yeah, they're not even worried about getting the mid lane. They know they can run it straight down.
Oh my
It
God.
definitely was a step up from game 1. Maybe the greatest comeback ever, about to witness.
Yeah,
Got the buyback.
Oh, he did buyback. He did do it.
Not the greatest buyback ever to be witnessed. Unless.
Wow. Great performance from Liquid. They take this series 2-0. They look good, man.
Yeah.
Game
I
2,
think
like
this-
you said, it looked better from Nigma, but this was... It just felt like Liquid had a better understanding of their win condition. They realized early on, they're like, yeah, you know, we may not be farming as well as, like, say, the Tricor on Nigma Galaxy, but our supports have, like, a full item up on the others.
Yeah, I also think it was rough, right? Like, Nigma had a lot more to work with this game, and they were making better moves. But we got to see a couple different situations where the fact that Liquid has played together for years, right? Even though there's a new roster, Tofu and Ace have played together, and these two teams have been very familiar with each other. So I think it's been easy to, well, I won't say easy, but they've incorporated each other, and I think that showed compared to Nigma, where there were a couple situations between the newest roster of Nigma where the spell casting is just a little bit off, and it's unfortunate because it's unavoidable, right? Like, you can't make a roster change without going through the struggles, but it will cost you in these qualifiers, in these clutch moments where, you were going to use your spell, I was using, oops, you know, like, in a pub game, you get away with it. Against Liquid, you don't get away with that, and that's how Liquid eventually pulls this lead. It was close, and then at the end, same insane goal difference all at once, all at the very end.
Yeah, I mean, Tofu actually ends the game with 0 deaths. The only hero to not die, so pretty impressive on his Chen. I was watching this final push. I was like, does someone have an AC? Turns out it was Tofu. The Chen bought an AC. So, you know, just providing even more auras between, like, the Vlads, the AC. He also had the Alpha Wolf with them. So there's so much extra damage being added in, and it's why we saw the Monkey King's, like, Boundless Strike doing an absolute ton of damage when it would connect onto heroes. It's just good heads-up itemization from the whole team, and Desolator stocks, man. I feel like this is the third game today we've seen an early Desolator just completely catch a team off guard.
Yeah, nothing changed about the Desolator, right? I think it's just been coincidence that there have been good Desolator games.
Yeah.
And they've been racking up the stacks so quickly.
Yeah, I don't know. I literally couldn't tell you why. It just, I mean, it is a good hero, an item for Monkey King that is very good. It's also just good against the Nigma Galaxy lineup, right? None of these heroes really have a ton of armor outside Dragon Knight, and, you know, might as well. But Liquid, they're going to be moving on in this upper bracket. Nigma Galaxy will fall to the lower bracket, where they'll have one more chance to stay in this tournament. But we're going to go to a break, and we'll be back with our final series of the day in about 2 hours again. And that one will be Team Falcons versus MOUZ, the winners of our first series this morning. So this is going to be a super hype one. Very excited for that one. So make sure to stay tuned. As we said earlier, maybe go drink a milkshake or grab some snacks.
It's late enough for milkshakes now.
Yeah, it's milkshake time. We can finally do it. So do some of that, and we'll see you all back here in just about 2 hours.
so long after the sun comes up. We do a dance in the dark, down the hall, pictures fall, even the neighbors call. But then you rip out my heart, every artery, a part of me. It's obvious to me that you love to watch me bleed. But not half as much as I love when you leave. I hate to see you disappear. But I love to watch when you're walking away from me. Walking away from me. Yeah, yeah. 'Cause I could be anything you want, I could be anything you need. Baby, tell me it's something real, and I'll give you everything. Every now and then wicked smile, you know I can't help myself. They play around with me for a while, keep tearing me up until there's nothing left. Ooh, it's obvious to me. Yeah, you love to watch me bleed. But not half as much as I love when you leave. I hate to see you disappear. But I love to watch when you're walking away from me. Yeah, yeah.
that makes me feel fine. Ooh, wherever it leads me, you know it's all fine. I never thought that this could sweep me off the ground. I don't want it to stop. No, I don't want it to stop. I don't want it to stop when it's feeling is good. Feeling is good. Feeling is good. Ooh, feeling is good.
You're gonna be a cold winter, baby, without your loving around. I will be waiting until you come back home. You're gonna be a cold winter, baby, without you here with me. Don't keep me waiting, I need your company. Ooh, I know I did you wrong. I'm hoping it won't be too long. Oh, come back. Tuesday, you took my heart and then you ran away. Now it's been 16 hours and 7 days. And now the hardest part is begging, baby, begging, baby. People say it's just a waste of time and you don't care. But I'm holding on and hoping that will be another chance for what we had, what we had. Never gonna be another way. No more windy days. Come back, I'm gonna find a way. Yeah, back to me. You're gonna be a cold winter, baby, without your loving around. Baby, I will be waiting until you come back home. You're gonna be a cold winter, baby, without you here with me. Baby, don't keep me waiting, don't you set me free. Baby, pick up the phone. Baby, pick up the phone. Don't leave me all alone. I don't want to be alone. When are you coming home? Please, come on back to me. Ooh, baby. Oh, yes it is. Come on, baby. You're gonna be a cold winter, baby, without you here with me, baby. You're gonna be a cold winter, baby. Oh, yeah. I got the prettiest little girl. She's as pretty as can be. Yeah, yeah. I got the prettiest little girl. She's as pretty as can be. But what I don't understand is what she sees in me. Ooh, I've been drinking too much, staying out all night. I can't remember my left from my right. I'm kinda blurry from my head to my toes. It might seem like nothing, but there's one thing I know. I got the prettiest little girl. She's as pretty as can be. sees in me. Oh yeah, yeah. I've been in and out of trouble for much too long. I can't remember the words to this song. I thank the Lord as I'm crawling out of bed. It's another day that I'm not dead. I got the prettiest little girl. You know she looks so fine. I don't know what she sees in me, but I sure am glad she's mine. Whoa, no. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. I got the prettiest little girl. Sure, I'm glad she's mine. Hey. We're gonna keep it going. We got this now, you know. We're getting closer now. We're ready for.
Oh,
there's
goodbye.
the burning
Oh my
army,
god, the
there's the
burning
burning
army! Holy damn, what is that? What? That is
Very
gross.
I mean, he just leaves the lane. Like, there's no need to stay.
That is actually so gross. Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
So just like that, 2 lanes of racks.
There we go.
This is like Luna on steroids, basically. You just win a team fight with Ags, and you just take a lane or 2.
Lovely hero. Lovely, lovely hero. And they might have Roshan's taken
That
out
next
soon.
big objective,
Yeah.
33 seconds away. What's the buyback status look like, Happy? Nothing for DK, nothing for Bristol, nothing for Tide, nothing for Shadow Demon. Everyone else has it ready and available. Oh!
Oh, oh, oh!
They're going for
Rapier!
broke.
Oh my gosh. Potential.
I like it.
I
Play for the win.
Yeah.
Oh, oh no.
Oh, they
Can't
got
be
Bristle
getting picked
though.
off like this, so not when he doesn't have buyback.
Yeah, he doesn't have buyback. Oh, the Sonic Wave's gonna find him. He will be found. He's taken out along with Desire there too. Desire gone. Oh, the Earth Spirit now in trouble. He has himself beat him. He's going to try and roll away. He somehow gets himself to the high ground. And he will be found there too. The Ravage comes out now. The rest of them are going to try to attempt to buy back. As they've got themselves the Queen of Pain there with the Divine Rapier. Dominating spree for the Clinks. There's a gem on the stairs. I don't know if they're aware.
There's too much chaos going on right now for them to see that. What this does mean, though, is that they don't have the Burning Army for the potential Roche fight, right? Like, they used it to just cut off an entire area of that outpost. So what they're hoping for on Zero Tenacity is just to reset, get a little bit of your HP back, wait maybe 20 seconds,
and then look to go into the Roche pit. Might just walk in there in the skeleton walk. What's the vision look like? They do see him inside.
But they're going to take it way too quickly unless Saberlight comes forward here with a
Ravage.
Ravage. He's got the Ravage ready. He's coming forward. There we go. Ravage. Oh, Clicks is dead. Clicks is dead.
Hell scream!
The Rapier's on the floor. Was that the Disseminate?
there.
Was that the Disseminate?
was.
Oh my
It
god.
was.
That was
Double
gross.
kill for Hellscream.
Oh my god.
Oh,
and-
the snatch!
Oh, he
He
comes
snatched
in
it.
against the Aegis. What the fuck? What was that?
Has he got the rapier as well? Who's got the rapier?
Chen
Chen has rapier.
Chen has the Rapier.
Do it,
All
Fly.
right.
Do it
Okay.
for supports everywhere.
7,000 damage done on the Shadow Demon with the Disseminate. Oh my god.
Disgusting. I really want to see, like, specifically the... Wait, who else died from that? Desire died. Okay, death summary for Desire. Yeah, Roshan Slam. Disseminate did 950 damage to him, and then it did 483 damage. Very cool, very fun.
Oh my god.
Roche helped, for sure.
I bet it did. I can just imagine Hellscream putting Disseminate on Saberlight, and he's like, "Go, my brother, go into the pit."
Where does Fly even stand now with this rapier?
I don't know.
I guess then they're not as worried anymore because there's no walrus kick available, and there's actually backdoor protection. Hold on. Hold on.
Dream still has damage. All silence that. Oh, BKB. Abed was able to jump out there. They're on the aggression.
on.
They're on the aggression. They're going to try and go for DK here. The Hand of God actually healing back up the DK. They do get
Right
Hellscream
click
though.
and chin.
Shadow Demon's down. Oh, look at this range! Look at the range on the DK. DK down. They need to save DK. This is troubling. DK is
all
not
back.
in a lot of fun here. Abed's going to try and do his best of his ability to try
2
and
seconds
save
on
it.
Satanic.
DK, can he
Satanic's
heal
up.
up? The Satanic, the Walrus
Oh, the
kick.
kick.
No! He's gone. He's down for 100. There's no way. There's no way. Wait, the Chen still has the Rapier, though. It's fine, though. So.
He can do it. He can do it on his own. I believe, Fly. You can do it.
Okay. Well, this is just becoming a rat shenanigan of a So, who did the most at Clinks? 12,000 hero damage.
Yep.
Clinks did.
Burning Army.
Without Rapier.
Very good.
Very good.
Sure.
Is he gonna get another one? I'd say he should get another one.
What does Chen even buy now?
Well, he's got an Assault Cuirass. He should go Dateless.
Does he go...
I don't know.
Does he go Axe? And then just, like, channel onto DK?
What does Ags do on Chen?
It makes it, like... Everyone gets BKB, basically.
Oh.
But you have to channel it. Anyway, top's being pushed.
It
Remember,
is.
they took 2 lanes of racks within about
Oh my god.
5 seconds previously.
Oh my god. It might be Megas. They're trying to kill the skeleton armies. Okay, they killed the skeleton army. They killed most of it. There we go. Abed did good there. But the tower still stands.
They'll get rid of the banner, I assume. They're still scared.